I tell you, man. I tell you. He'll try to pull it. He got a motorcycle, but I don't know if you better squeeze. I don't know. I can't call it, man. Well, he got a scooter. No, that's not a scooter or a motorcycle. That's a motorcycle, I think. I don't know what that is. But anyway, man, look at this. Man. Gotta go on the shoulder now. They got all 3 lanes blocked up. And I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that over there, but I guess somebody must be jacked up. Come on over. Come on, you'll come over anyway, you mother clucker. You come on over here. Come on over, you son, buck. Oh, somebody hurt. Man, what the heck? Where the car at? Oh, that's the car. That's the motorcycle up out. The motorcycle got hit. Oh, they got hit on the motorcycle, the tripod thing, whatever you call that thing. I don't know. Maybe not, man. I don't know. I hope they alright, man. I don't know. I didn't see the car that got hit. I seen the person on the ground, but I don't see the person that got hit. Anyway, man, like I said, YouTube, be careful out here, man. What's going on, YouTube? Trucking and Life here. One more time, guys. Guys and gals and gals and guys. Yeah. Anyway, guys, the video ain't about that right there. But I wanted to kind of show this, guys. I know I show a lot of my videos. Watch out for high hooks, man. This is still probably be able to grab that 5th wheel. The 5th wheel probably be able to grab that, the lock and drop be able to grab that kingpin. But you want to make sure that it's able to grab it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop this down on that, then back up to it, finish hooking to it. I already hooked up my lines, but like I say, try it at your own risk. I don't like doing nothing twice. I'm gonna drop it down, hook up to it. Now if you do that, make sure you don't forget that you ain't hooked up to it. You hook your lines up to it and you pull off. Trailer drops, your lines get torn, and so on and so on. See, space gone, but still gotta lift this up. Make sure you check this stuff, guys. Make sure you check stuff good. If you don't, you will have problems. Anyway, guys, the point of this video today ain't be long drawn. I had a couple things on my mind, guys. Maybe somebody out there could riddle me this stuff, cause I can't seem to get my mind wrapped around it. Well, before I get to that point, I was in this rail yard today. There's 2 things that puzzled me today. One thing was when certain rails I go to, I see certain guys sitting on like certain empties to come in. Some of these guys be sitting there all day, like they just sit up there and wait for empties to come in all day. I'm trying to think, like, how do they make money? Either the one load they do move pay so well, it's equivalent to like 3 or 4 moves per day. I'm not sure. But I talked to one of them guys before, but they really ain't going into much details of what they had going on. You know what I'm saying? You'll find a lot in this business too. Sometimes people don't want to tell you what they doing because they want to mess it up for themselves. You know, like I say, but my thing is, I don't want to do what they do. I can't sit around like that. I'd rather be moving. I can't sit around like that all day and waiting on the empty all day, guys. That's why I be stalking, hawking, hounding, harassing everybody, man, because I can't just sit still like that. But that was one thing that kind of puzzled me, like, how them guys make money, man. But like today, I seen at least 10 guys over there. Usually you see about 3 or 4 sit and wait, but today I saw about 10 of them over there. And I came here twice, and I seen more came, and the other guys were still sitting there. And I'm trying to think, like, what if the empty don't show up? How would they get paid? But anyway, it's weird. This is one of the weird things of the rail that I don't understand. Maybe these guys know something I don't know. Apparently they do, because they're doing something that I'm not familiar with. But I guess, man, I don't know. Anyway, I digress. But another thing I saw on the rail today was the lift line. This had to be the longest lift line I ever seen since I've been doing rail yards, guys. I saw a line that was so long, I thought it was part of the outgate. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how the rail yard is designed, I thought it was part of the outgate. I was kind of glad that it wasn't us. It was like, you know, we ain't have to hide that smoke. It was somebody else that was the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, we got our own smoke, but hey, man, I'm glad that smoke wasn't our smoke. Again, I digress. Now, I'm wondering how them guys go sit in that line all day. I've seen shorter lines than guys. I've been in that line where it was shorter, and it still took like 4 or 5 hours to, you know, get a flip. That line was like 4 times the length of it usually being. So, I mean, somebody in this rail yard go do about a good 10, 12 hours, unless they get like 3 crane dudes over there flipping. If they do the normal standard one crane do, one truck at a time flip, with a couple spotters moving, man, they gonna be here for 12 hours, man, trying to get a flip. But again, I digress. But anyway, today's video ain't about this, guys. It's about a couple days ago, I was at the shipper, right? Now, one thing I don't like, anybody been following me a while, you know, guys, I don't like this. I don't like being docked up. I hate sitting in a dock for like an extended period of time, for like long hours. I can't stand that, right? So I had this one customer I went to, and I kind of got the hang of them. I like them customers where they close at a certain time. That means if they hold you so long, it means it's a limit to how long they can hold you, because they got to go home and they don't have a second shift. So you know they'll close it. They close eventually. But the 24 hours, 7 days a week operations, when you become a work-in, you don't know when you'll get in, you don't know when you'll get done, you don't know when you get out. I can't stand that. But anyway, I digress. I went and picked up empty, right? And at this rail, y'all had to pick up empty. It was the boxes on the ground. So you got to get a chassis. I got to deal with Mr. Crane dude, blah blah blah. So I do the rigmarole more, right? Again, there's a couple boxes only available to grab. So everybody's hustling it up, trying to grab the good ones, grab the good chassis, then grab the good boxes because they all jacked up. So anyway, I do the whole the chuck and drive and dance, right? And I call myself being smart. I call myself go get to this customer like 10 minutes before they close. Let's say they close, but man, I've been doing this for a while, so don't try this unless you know what you're doing. So I get to this customer, they close at a certain time, and I knew what time. So I asked them, I say, man, what's the latest you come? The last time y'all accept trucks? They told me. So I said, okay, cool. As long as I'm making that by that time, I'm good. Because every time I go to this customer, I'm like one of the last ones to leave out. So I asked the guy on the dock, I said, hey man, what's up with your guys, man? I said, man, they hold you at 2.5, 3 hours. It depends how early you get there. So I called myself being smart this day. I said, I'm gonna come right before they're about to close, so ready to knock you out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. This time it didn't. So I'm gonna go right before they close. They want to get out. You know what I'm saying? Get out. Get off work. You know what I'm saying? So they'll knock you out. But this day, man, it didn't work, man. I ain't get held up as long as I usually get held up. But I got held how I got docked up, man. And I said, man, I don't get how y'all able to move trucks out there like that, man. How is it every time I come here, I'm like one of the last ones to leave? Do I got special freight every time I come in or something? What's the deal? Right? They're like, no, we got new guys on the dock, blah, 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 right? So anyway, that's my little rant. This is the part that puzzles me, guys. Maybe somebody could help me out with this. Sometimes, I would say no, all the time. When you need a lumper, you probably know where I'm going with this. I don't understand this. You gotta bring the load to them that they ordered, right? This is a customer, they ordered this stuff. You bring the load to them, then they tell you, oh, you gotta either unload it yourself, or you gotta hire a lumper service to unload it for you. And I'm trying to think, how is that possible, man? What 3-car Molly getting pulled on us like this? How is it that you ordered some stuff, your operations department ordered some freight, right? The carrier go pick up the freight, bring it to you because you ordered it. In order to get it unloaded, we have to pay a lumper service to unload the freight that you ordered. How is that possible? That right there, guys, that's been a puzzle to me for years. I don't know how. Like, how is that? If you don't want to unload your own stuff, why are you ordering the stuff? You know what I'm saying? I done seen loads, and I actually had some couple loads go back myself. I ain't gonna say on here what happened, but I told them that was crazy. I said, man, I'm not gonna pay these guys $100-something to unload this, and y'all guys ordered it. That don't make sense. Well, they said, well, call a broker. Well, we can't take it until you get the lumper unloaded, right? So I after going back and forth for some years dealing with lumper services. And the part that tripped me out even more, man, some of these lumper services, guys. No offense to the lumpers out there, man. I know you lumping it up, and you're doing a lumptastic job. But I'm just saying, some of these guys be messing around on the dock, man, and you be held hostage, man. I don't know if they get paid. One of them guys was telling me they get paid per truck, I think. I don't know, or per pallet. I forgot. Well, however that worked. And I went to this one, I delivered this one load. It was a dry good load, guys. And I figured, man, I know how to do the shuck and drive and dance with the lumper people, right? Man, after first fighting for a calm debtor check to get the thing paid, I wasn't paying. They're like, well, you gotta pay it and we'll reimburse you. I said, nope, you got the wrong somebody. This is y'all stuff. Y'all pay this crap. But anyway, so we was there going back and forth about a couple hours, right? So when we finally about to get it unloaded, right? It was a sort and segregate type of load, guys. When I first heard that, I'm like, sort and segregate. I said, whatever that is, it sounded as time consuming. Sort and segregating. And they was like, I said, well, what's that mean? What are we doing here? They're like, well, we got unit item numbers on each pallet, and we gotta match each item up with each item number with each other on separate pallets. So if your pallet come with like about 5 or 6 item numbers on there, they gotta break down that pallet, take all the little unit numbers together, like they may have like a bunch of string beans together, plus some corn and plus some canned goods or whatever. Yeah, and it's all on one pallet. Because when they ship it, the shippers don't segregate it, don't sort and segregate it. They just get it all on one pallet and get the truck filled up and get you up the road. So when you get on the other end, they got to sort and segregate it. That means they got to break down every single pallet. So if you got 42 pallets on there, or 40 pallets on there, stacked this tall, like almost 5 feet tall, full of like individual cans and boxes and whatever, man, I was there, guys. I can't even. It got so crazy, man. I went back to start unloading the stuff myself, man, because it was just crazy, man. The lumper guys was just milking the clock, man. It was unbelievable. But my question is this: who made that rule when you order freight? The person that delivered the freight, the carrier that delivered the freight, is responsible for paying for it to get unloaded. How is that possible? You ordered the stuff, but I gotta pay for you to unload the stuff you ordered? If you ordered it, don't you need it? And if you do need it, don't you have a way of unloading it yourself? I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. This video right here was like a random, between curiosity of why guys sitting in the front at the gates of these rail yards waiting on empties all day. That flip line, somebody go do a 12-hour bid in that joint. And lumpers, man, like how is that lumper service even relevant? Like how people pull that over on people? How do you call for a service to unload some stuff and you charge the carrier and broker that you ordered? I don't get that. And getting docked up and trying to outsmart shippers. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, a shipper. But anyway, guys, at the end of all this, I don't know, man. I promise. I think it's like I don't know, man. I can't even get the words out. I don't know. But anyway, when I see lumper on something, I like, man, look here. We finna get these details squared away in the beginning, because I'm not finna be held hostage. The company, if I get held at a place too long, is going on the list. Anybody seen my video about being owner-operator will reprogram your mind? And some company in that video says if the company is jacked up, it's going on the list. That's going on the list. But anyway, I'm back. So anyway, YouTube, that's it for this video, guys. I just thought I asked that question, man. Maybe somebody can answer these questions. I don't know. I'm curious. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway, YouTube, hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.